also in Edinburgh this weekend, you've got the Celtic against Hibs, and
you're going, yeah.
I'll be there, yeah. But the chat this week has been an old phrase that we've are famous in Scottish football, but the team's lying down.
Throw the game.
A wee chat with our own Chris Sutton last night, and then we were mentioning the flashbacks to the lying down comments, if you remember back in the day. Should the Hibs lie down to Celtic? Because listen, Hibs fans, this is a disaster, isn't it? This is a nightmare scenario for them, because if they get a victory, then they get a chance to stay in the hunt for fourth place and all that kind of stuff. But there's a good chance that it gives Hearts a leg up in the title race. So it's a kind of no-win weekend for Hibs. And people are saying, I should just roll over.
They should, just so we can see the reaction, because the story will run and run, you know, for their own columnists. Tam McManus and Ryan Stevens are already having a ding-dong over this.
They've been great all season, they two, banging back and forward, haven't they?
No, it's not.
So they shouldn't lie down?
Of course they shouldn't. Well, there's no... of course they shouldn't. I think our old friend...
So they're going to hand their rivals the title wrapped in maroon ribbons?
Our old friend Ange Postecoglou probably summed it up best in his usual style. That was a couple of years ago. Spurs were playing Man City. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I was looking back at those quotes yesterday. So obviously, Man City and Arsenal were battling away, and I think City had to go to Spurs. It was certainly me. It was a Tuesday night. Anyway, I've got it here. It says, what did Postecoglou say? They said if you were going by social media, then 99% of the Spurs fan base wanted to lose. But he was adamant that 100. Actually, and the reality was 100% of the Spurs fans wanted to win. Actually, we go with the supporters saying, sorry, the journalist. I had to go with the supporter, and I think he had to go with the journalist as well, saying if you live your life on social media, you need your head examined.
But the reality was that the Spurs fans didn't want to win that game against Man City because they didn't want to hand Arsenal a title. That's how football fans are.
Did they really? Is Ange Postecoglou not right in what he's saying? I mean, you go and speak to fans. I mean,
if you're a Hibs fan and you have to watch Hearts win the title this season and listen to your pals in work for the next 50 years, it's a nightmare scenario.
But there's a difference between not wanting Hearts to win the league and
helping them,
and actually saying we want to lose a game despite a heart. I mean, is that how people live their lives? Just like,
yes.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely.
Just to take pleasure out of other people's misery.
I remember, I can vaguely remember, I'm not accusing, I don't think players think the same way as fans, right?
Yeah.
But I remember being at Celtic Park last game of the season, and I think Celtic had pretty much lost like one game all season, and they lost the last game of the season to Aberdeen.
Oh, yeah.
On Trophy Day.
Yeah.
And it got Aberdeen above Rangers.
That's right.
And to finish
third. Yeah.
And people were all cheering and all laughing and all that stuff. So it does happen.
But that's different because Celtic already won the league.
That's true.
So there was nothing really. That's Hibs are going for fourth here. Are they going to?
No. I don't think there's no doubt in my mind. David Gray and his players will not be lying down.
Sorry, you're just talking to the fans.
No, the answer's no. They're not going to lie down.
No.
But the fans would probably fill it in.
Okay.
I think that's clear.
So fans would rather miss out in fourth just to sort of Hearts win.
Aye. Oh, aye.
Right. Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, would fifth get them into Europe anyway?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
So I mean, Europe thing. It's you get maybe a good couple of tips, but they're not going to win the European trophies.